The pounding on my apartment door at 3 a.m. rattled the walls of my Denver condo. Before I could grab my phone, the wood cracked and Victor Kane, the man who'd haunted my life, stood there reeking of whiskey and fury. His fists left 7 fresh bruises on my body in minutes while my mother watched from the hallway, tears streaming as she whispered, "This is your fault." They had no idea that night would be the catalyst for our healing. I'm Hannah Brooks, 32, a trauma therapist helping other women in Denver rebuild their lives. But 20 years ago, I was 12 when cancer took my dad in our little house in Golden, Colorado. Our world had been full of weekend hikes in the Rockies and Mom's famous green chili. After he passed, Mom and I clung together until Victor entered our lives at a hospital charity gala. He seemed perfect, a successful loan officer at a big Denver bank with a silver truck and smooth words. He didn't replace Dad, he became the steady hand we thought we needed. But slowly, the control crept in. He convinced Mom to combine finances for the family. Her friends faded away after his subtle criticisms. Her morning walks in the foothills stopped because it wasn't safe. I escaped to the University of Colorado Boulder on scholarships, documenting every bruise and controlling incident in a hidden journal. I became a therapist specializing in domestic violence, learning Colorado's laws on protective orders and economic abuse. Years later, when Mom finally whispered over a secret call that she was ready to leave, I helped her gather evidence and connect with a shelter in Denver. Victor discovered the plan. That's when he drove down and broke my door. Thankfully, my neighbor heard everything and called 911. The police arrived, saw my injuries and the recording from my phone's emergency feature. Victor was arrested on the spot for assault and domestic violence. The legal process was clear and empowering. Mom filed for an emergency protection order the next day. With my old journal, photos, and financial records showing years of manipulation, the DA added charges of financial exploitation. Victor's bank fired him after similar complaints surfaced from female colleagues. Instead of seeking total revenge, Mom and I focused on rebuilding. She moved in with me temporarily, started therapy, and eventually got her fair share in the divorce. The house in Golden went to her. Victor received a sentence of 8 years, enough time for us to heal without living in fear. Today, Mom and I run a small support group for women escaping coercive control in the Denver area. The bruises faded, but the real victory was breaking the cycle. We learned that abuse thrives in silence, but speaking up and leaning on the law and each other can lead to genuine freedom and second chances at life. It's never too late to choose healing over hate.